of the walk so far. And it's a hearty group. The road has been okay, leaving Riverbend and walking to the Tennessee state capitol to ask the governor to call off the execution on scheduled for Thursday, the execution of Osar Smith. It's Easter Sunday, and we feel like Easter Sunday is a good day for all people, but especially those of the faiths that talk about resurrection, to call for the end of executions in the first place. And this group has been meeting. We're now going to take a bathroom break here at the gas station, and people walk at a different pace all the way along the way. And we're going to get some comments from some of the people here that are joining us about why they're here and what this walk is about for them. Of course, doing it while we walk is always a good idea, but sometimes just a little break gives us even better energy. So, hey, while you're enjoying your banana for the live stream, would you talk to us about why you're out here, who you are, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I'm Justin, and just here in solidarity because state-sanctioned violence is never justice, and so here in solidarity was invited by Brother Shane, and wanted to show up. So I live here in Nashville.
Right on, yeah. Right on. Are you connected to what goes on at Riverbend, being someone here in Nashville at the maximum security prison?
Since they resumed executions, I've been at most of the vigils against the death penalty to let Governor Lee know that what they're doing is not in my name, but in the name of my community. I'm a divinity school student at Vanderbilt, and so great. Yeah. All right, man. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. Hey, we're just having people tell us a bit of their story about why they're here, name and all that, and for the live stream. So.
Okay. Hi, my name is Kelly Chilcote. I'm a student at Carson Newman University, and I'm here because I learned about just some of the stories about death row and the death penalty when I was a freshman, and I realized how much I had a passion for this I didn't even know about, and I have just been wanting to fight for these people because they are also made in the image of God. No matter what they've done, they can have redemption through Jesus' blood, and that's why I'm here today, to march for them and to fight for mercy.
Anything particular about Easter that goes through your mind?
I mean, Jesus, his execution was public, and he was put to death by the state, and so there's some really clear parallels here, and I just believe that through his power and by us coming together in Jesus' name, that we can fight for change.
Yeah, seems like a good day to call for the end of executions when you're celebrating the alternative to the execution through the resurrection, doesn't it?
Exactly.
All right on. Hey, good to meet you.
Thank you.
Hey, you up for sharing a little bit about what brings you out? It's for the live stream, and I love people that pay attention.
Okay.
So who are you and what brings you out?
I'm Dave McNeely from Knoxville, Tennessee, and I'm here because this is a great weekend to celebrate life, and there's no better way to celebrate life than to put an end to the forces of death in this world, including state-sponsored killing. So hoping we can raise awareness and bring a little bit more life to this state and this world.
Yeah, right on. You're carrying one of these placards. Do you know the story of it, and can you tell us well enough about it?
We did Stations of the Cross paintings, and these were painted by people who are on death row in Riverbend Maximum Security Prison here in Tennessee. So they painted each of these, and we're using these as a guide today on our march as we think about not only Christ's death 2,000 years ago, but the people who are still being put to death by the state today.
It's really something, isn't it, to be carrying the artwork that reflects on the Stations of the Cross painted by men who themselves are on death row waiting to be executed, and then calling for the end of the very process of this execution that's depicted. I mean, it's a little exhausting in some ways that thousands of years later people are still having to argue about this.
It's heavier when you realize it's a cross that people are bearing still today, and a cross that we're just trying to help carry a little bit of that load for them, and hopefully put an end to these crosses.
Yeah, right on, man. Thanks. Anna, you got a good word for the people on the live stream about what brings you out and what we're doing and all this?
Hi, friends. Anna Galladay, she, her. Drove up from Chattanooga, Tennessee, United Methodist pastor, and just really believe on this holy day that Jesus, the one we celebrate, wouldn't want us encouraging state-sanctioned executions. Our work is far from over, and if we could do it 2,000 years ago and still continue to do it now, it's it just shows what we've learned, which isn't much. So I'm honored to be here and to put a little bit of labor from my body into the work that's necessary and to help and change the world.
That's awesome. Thank you, Anna. Hey y'all, we're just doing a little recap of some people that are on the walk. We're at mile 2. How you feeling?
Doing all right.
Yeah?
I'm going to be in the car following the group.
Okay, good.
And the reason for that is my husband says you're not going to walk 9 miles. You're too old.
Have you walked any miles yet, or have you been...
I drove Malcolm up to the Capitol with the music.
Great, great. Well, we need everybody in all the ways doing this work, aren't we? Are you normally a part of these activities?
This is the first time.
Sorry, but let's wait for we got ourselves a nice loud musical accompaniment joining us there, so we're going to give that a second. And if it doesn't stop, we'll just stop it on behalf of it, or because of it. All right, sounds like it settled down a little bit. Here we go.
I worked in El Paso on this, El Paso, Texas, for about 7 years. And then we moved up here.
Yeah.
So then I got affiliated with the Tennesseans for Alternatives to the Death Penalty.
Yeah.
And then I just read about this last week.
Yeah, and are out here today.
Yep.
Well, thanks for being out today.
Well, I appreciate you recording things.
You bet. Hey y'all, we're just checking in with people on the walk here for the live stream. So we're at mile 2. How you feeling? How are things going?
Good. A couple more miles to go.
Yeah, a couple more. Yeah. You know, you're not supposed to do the math, right? We're all
Not
supposed to.
do
Yeah.
math, exactly.
Yeah. Have you all been on a walk like this before? Have you done anything like it? So, what brings you out for this effort today?
Hearing about it really was, I don't know, it feels like an important thing
Yeah.
to get Governor Lee moving. I don't understand his...
Have you done this kind of thing before? Like, group of people out hitting the streets asking the governor to do something? Have you?
A couple years ago,
Yeah.
last year too, but this, nothing with like, I don't know, like an organization.
Sure. Yeah. And what are your names and where do you live and all that stuff?
Elena.
I'm a student at Vanderbilt University.
Great.
Was connected to this, the March4Mercy through the Divinity School.
Great. Are you part of the Divinity School or are you just going to the...
part of the Peabody School of Education.
Great. Excellent. And
I'm Alex. I'm from Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
are you related, the two of you?
No.
Boy, you look an awful lot alike. It's... Yes. Yeah. Well, I didn't mean to put you in the same family, but you're part of the same human family, so that's good enough. We'll take that, yeah. Okay, well, this is a great little statements on the back of the shirts that many of us are wearing. I cannot imagine God saying that we should have executed more people, but I can hear God saying, blessed are the merciful, for they shall be shown mercy. And these are some of the groups that are involved in this: Vote Common Good, Red Letter Christians, No Exceptions, and Death Penalty Action, and then just all these ordinary good people. So, all right, that's an update here from mile 2. We'll update along the way as we go as well, and then at mile 9 we'll be at the Tennessee State Capitol, and from there we'll hold a rally. So wherever you're watching this, just keep tuning in and you'll be able to see the little updates as we go. So from the Casey's on the corner of somewhere in Nashville, Tennessee,